Welcome back to the Sonic 06 playthrough. Today we shall be doing the jungle level. I forget its name.
Tropical Jungle.
That's the one.
I was gonna say, like, the levels sound, some of them sound quite bland, really. Dusty Desert, Tropical Jungle, they sound quite boring, to be honest.
I want zones. Zones! Yeah.
Just face it, you are never gonna get zone in a 3D game. What was that? Oh. Why is that pad there for? Just...
God knows.
I know it's being pedantic, but if you try to think about the realism of this universe, why is that pad there?
You really want to talk realism? You've got a psychokinetic hedgehog here.
But he's from the future. No, I guess everything went out the window with that bloody magic mirror.
Oh yes, we haven't seen that in a while, have we?
Jesus Christ. Who's the fairest of them all? Not you, love.
You slag.
Escape the jungle ruin, so he's basically taking a mirror to go into the jungle just to escape from it.
Right.
Makes sense.
It's like they made this screen but forgot to edit the text. Because when you think about it in context, it doesn't make sense at all.
It doesn't, because he's like I said, he's come into this jungle just to leave it. It's like, what's the point? Just don't go in it. Does every character go to every level?
I don't know. I would imagine someone would know.
Because, like, again, to go back to SA1, one of the things I love about that is that not every character goes to every level, because they only go to the levels which make sense in context of their story. What are you doing, Tom? I sound like a mug.
I'm just contemplating how I'm going to explain about all the slowdown on this particular level.
Wait, was it every character in this, or was it just Silver has a slowdown on this level?
Well, if you think about it, Silver has to deal with physics the most. You know, picking up loads of boxes and whatnot. So look, just there, even when he was jumping.
Jeez, I've got what? Why does he have to hurry for? Why? Just this level makes no sense.
I've got to hurry. Stuff's happening.
Magic. The music's quite nice and relaxing. It's not anything amazing, but it fits the level perfectly, I think.
It is very calming, yeah.
I'm not sure off the top of my head, but if I had to put a guess, I would say the guy who did this music is Michael Nambi.
Probably, and I'm dead.
Just because he's dead, thank God for that. Just because he seemed to do more of these kind of calmer pieces of music in the soundtrack.
That's the sad thing about 06. Crap game, really good music.
It's like the 10th time we've said it because it's so true. It's like...
We must keep reinforcing the point, slamming it home.
And it's also a shame that while I think that the actual game version of His World is quite poor, the actual theme, such an amazing like tune, like in terms of the music, wasted on this, you know. Like I think a lot of people have commented His World would have been like, it sounds like it would have been perfect for Unleashed. But alas.
Yes, well, Endless Possibilities is pretty good.
I like it. In terms of that song, I think the lyrics and chorus are great, but in terms of the actual tune, it's quite boring. If I'm perfectly honest.
Since there's not a lot to talk about in this level, should we just go over general Sonic trivia and whatnot?
Go for it. What turtle?
Oh yes. Have you seen the footage for Black Knight?
What, you mean the 5 seconds of footage? Yes, I think I've seen that. Yeah.
3 seconds. What do you think of it?
Is it? It looks pretty, obviously all you see is him running a bit, but it looks pretty decent, you know. Obviously you can't really form an opinion over just 3 seconds of footage, to be honest, but it seems pretty good.
I was really impressed, you know, that shot of him running through the field.
Yeah.
That's actual gameplay footage.
Nice.
And
as long as
let me just say this. Sorry to interrupt you. That if you remember the very first trailer of 06, where he's running through a field, that reminded me so much of that.
I just think, I know it's been confirmed, but I'm just happy it's not on rails, because personally I found that a bit tedious in Secret Rings.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Secret Rings, all the cutscenes are now up on the Sonic Cutscenes channel.
Hooray!
I'll get started on 06 next.
And for those of you who keep asking him, stop asking Sonic movies to do a Secret Rings movie, because let's face it, it'd be boring as hell to watch.
It's like watching a storybook in animated form.
Exactly, that's another slight problem I had with Secret Rings. I felt the cutscenes were a bit too boring.
You might as well go boot up PowerPoint and do it yourself.
Exactly, yeah. I'm hoping, like, I think they may do a similar thing with Black Knight if they have to. Fair enough. But I'm just hoping for a few more 3D cutscenes, because the only 3D one you had was after he defeats Eraser Jin.
And the intro, of course.
Oh, that intro's so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
When he smacks his chest and the fire comes out. And see, that's how boring this game is. We're forced to talk about the trailer for a different game. This kind of slightly reminds me of two things in Heroes. Actually, this level, of course, reminds me of Jungle. Is it called?
What jungle?
It's a frog jungle in Heroes. I forget the name of that level.
The show's not Frog Forest.
That's the one, Frog Forest. It kind of reminds me of that, but also the giant turtle you jump on kind of reminds me of Ocean Palace when you have to jump from turtle to turtle.
Oh yeah.
Now I just saw a big ball rolling, Tom. Is this the dreaded ball puzzle you've been warning me about, or was that in a different level?
Oh no.
What? Wait, is this it or not?
No, I believe it's in part 4.
Oh, fair enough. Why didn't he just use his powers to knock it off?
I don't know. You're supposed to do this another way, but this is the only way I can see to get to the exit.
What's that? What? By cheating?
Yes, by cheating. Huzzah!
Those enemies look like they're guarding that cage. I need to defeat them first.
Oh my god, it seems I need to defeat them first. God, that's so bad.
I love the strategically placed explosive boxes.
Yeah.
This slowdown is real, it's in the game, it has nothing to do with my dazzle, thank you very much.
In terms of other games, Tom, why don't you talk a bit about Chronicles, because I'm buying that tomorrow, oh yes, but in terms of playing it, you played it and you said you weren't that impressed with it.
To quote myself from my page, Chronicles can suck my balls.
Was it really that bad?
It's so mediocre.
Well, they're making the sequel. Oh, shut up, Pete Capella. Apparently, they're making the sequel now, so hopefully they'll learn from what they, Because, well, with any game series, really, it's very rare that the first game is a masterpiece.
Well, yeah, people expected so much because it's BioWare.
Yeah.
Personally, I thought Mass Effect was shit.
BioWare's... Well, I'm sure even BioWare's first game wasn't that good, so let's hope if they've taken board all the criticisms from the first game, which in terms of reviews, I think Chronicles got fairly decent reviews. I don't think anyone said it was crap. I think most people said it was either average or good.
They need to stop taking themselves so seriously. At times, I thought I was like playing a video game version of the Archie comics.
Really?
Mm.
I haven't played one of the only decent characters in this game.
Mm-hmm, both gameplay and voice-wise.
Yep, and, one of the few female characters to have her crotch fully exposed.
Thanks for that.
Her shoes are just like a rip-off of Sonic's. He should sue.
Yes, he should sue because of shoes.
Yeah. Oh, you should hear the whining. You know the new Wario Land game, the Shake It, mention of loads of people are bitching and whining because some of the villains have red shoes like Sonic's. No,
what?
No, it's shoes. Like, mate, get a life.
Oh, there are no words for that. Some people just need to be stabbed.
Genius, Wave Ocean, the Water's Edge.
Look how fucking fast she's going compared to Sonic.
His chicks are going faster than him.
Look at her running speed.
Some wacky cartoon sound effects there.
Wee.
Now, I'm not sure if you said it before, but would you say this is one of the better levels in the game?
It's one of the more easier levels, yeah.
Oh, fair enough. So that's something maybe we should talk about is the Amigo. I'm not sure if we mentioned it in Sonic's playthrough, but in terms of the Amigo characters, isn't it true that you can't actually finish, you can't actually complete a level with Knuckles, but he was actually ending like dance, wasn't he? He actually had an animation for the credit sequence, didn't he?
I think you can glitch through and finish with Knuckles, and yeah, he does have a victory animation.
Yeah, which it begs the question: why do they program it if it's not used? But then again, there's so many things that just because I think I've been told that most of Sonic you can buy power-ups, and apparently most of them do jack shit. Like, why would you put spikes there for? Jesus Christ! That's like that's like the most deadly abacus I've ever seen in my life.
Well, they just hate the tourists, really. Ugh. And on that note, please join us in part 4 for the dreaded ball rolling puzzle. See you then.
Suck my balls.